Remind everyone that the meeting is recorded, members of the public can record as well, and we've got an audio recording as well, just to let everyone know. And we'll start by taking questions and comments from the general public then, please. I believe we're joined by Ackworth graduates.
Hello everybody, I'm Ian from Ackworth Jaguars. I'm sort of the under sevens coach, and Martin here is he's the club secretary. So together we sort of help build the Ackworth Jaguars over the last 3 or 4 years. We started with sort of 7 to 8 kids from Ackworth, and now we've got over 80 kids playing rugby league from down at Parish. At the moment we're struggling for an after-match venue. Rugby league is very much a family and community based organisation, and they need to have sort of somewhere to have something to eat after and a sort of after-match presentation and things like that. So we're struggling with buildings within Ackworth to support the number of kids and the amount of people that we need. So we've put a proposal to if we could have a temporary structure down there to see how we can grow that facility on Car Bridge, and see if we can make that work and support the community. What we said as well in the proposal letter, it's not for us as a rugby club as well, we want the wider community to use it. The running club, football, book clubs, any part can use this structure. It's just a temporary building somewhere where we can shelter it out the rain when it's raining, and give the kids some sandwiches and things like that to help them sort of tick the boxes for the aftermatch side of it. So hopefully we can all work together and get something that can help the kids to move forward, and hopefully get another 80 kids in the next 2 or 3 years and have a really good foundation for all kids from Ackworth.
Thank you very much. Just so all councillors are aware, we did have a meeting with Ackworth Jaguars where the sports was part of the proposal and everything, and yeah, it's a really exciting thing to be involved with, having discussions about, you know, I think it's definitely an opportunity for the parish as a whole. Obviously it's up to the whole council on a full decision, but yeah, it was good to meet you guys and hear in full detail about everything. Are there any other comments or questions?
Can I just ask you
of course.
I can't see it anywhere in the paper that you're giving, but just can you confirm that it's true? You say in the second paragraph of the original letter that rugby league regulations stipulate that you have to offer post-game refreshments. But am I correct in understanding that if you don't do that, you're fined every match?
That's right, yeah.
£30 every game for every team. We've been going back to the cricket club, but they're getting bigger. We find it harder to get in. We've been turned away a couple of times, and we've had to have it on the field down at the actual pitch side. We were very fortunate last year with a few good weeks of weather, but if it would have been September time, we would have been able to offer that.
And just to let all councillors know, it's on item 13, and I am going to ask councillors when we get to item 13 if we can bring in the Jaguars again, but I'll let everyone vote on that as to whether they want to, if that's okay with you guys as well.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, when we get to item 13 we'll have a vote on that as well, if that's okay. I'll come to all the members of the public, please. Anyone else have any comments or questions? No? Okay, right. Well, that was short and sweet then for this meeting. We'll move on to item 1 then. So the member by the chair of the council exhortation from the individual recording with the openness of local government. We've already done that. We'll move on to item 2. To receive apologies for absence given in advance of the meeting. I have received apologies from Council Bland as well, due to work commitments, he's unable to get here this evening, so that's been added to the apologies. And we've also got apologies from Councillor Marshall. Can I just check, does the council accept and approve these apologies? Yeah. Thank you. Item 3, declarations of interest and dispensations. 3.1, to receive any declarations of interest not already declared under the Council's Code of Conduct or a Members' Register of disposable pecuniary interest on items on the agenda. Are there any of those? No. To receive, consider and decide upon any written applications for dispensation, of which we don't have any so far, so to grant any, or we don't have any, so thank you. To receive relevant reports from following, so West Yorkshire Police.
Thank you. Probably not to pay them later.
Are there any, obviously we don't have PCSO here this evening, but is there anything that we'd like to comment on, or perhaps possibly think about, maybe ask Lorraine possibly about anything, stats or information? I'll move on to the next one, which is district council, a report from district councillors. If anyone does think of anything though for the crime stats, if you just email it and let Gemma know, and we can take that forward. Sorry, Gemma, delegating work to you right there. Have we received any written reports?
No written reports, no.
No written reports. So we've got Councillor Master, who's
Nothing at the moment, but if you've got anything for me, I'll take it away.
no that I can think of perhaps.
Quiet December then.
Quite December here. I think we're just busy now after all the Christmas stuff. So. Okay, so 4.3, council representatives on outside bodies. Any reports in?
Well, the other thing, I went to the PACT meeting.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There were only 2 members of the public there, so it was quite a short meeting and nothing really was important.
Nothing.
Just to say I was there.
That's quite December, I think we're having, aren't we? So,
Yeah, as I say, there were only two members of the public there anyway.
Everyone's too
Plus
busy.
myself, so, yeah.
no, thank you. Okay, so item 5 then, to approve the minutes of the Parish Council meeting held on the 13th of November 2023 as a true and correct record. Can I get a proposal and seconder, please? And then I'll move to comments and questions. Sarah proposing, a seconder, please? And Caroline seconded, thank you. Are there any comments on minutes?
Did we get any response from school when we wrote to the different person about the wall? Oh, we had nothing back. That was 7.
Sorry, you okay to
Yeah,
jump in, do you mind?
Yeah. So we've had nothing back from the school yet. However, we did receive an email today from Whitefield Council to say that they were going to have a look at putting in a temporary structure, realigning that and contacting the school as well direct.
So at least
So that
make
was
it
positive
safe.
today.
That's
Yeah.
good, thank you.
We will obviously continue contacting the school.
Any other comments or questions?
On the first page, one of the residents asked about the litter problem at outside the Bolton Shoe, the third one down. I was just wondering if we sent anything to the Bolton Shoe to ask about other cricket club about the litter problem after the, I think it was after the
Fireworks display.
fireworks display, wasn't it? Yeah.
Can I come back to you on that one?
Okay.
I'll check with Kyla to see what's been
Okay.
actioned. Yeah.
Anything else? Okay, I'll move to a vote then, please. All in favour of accepting the minutes? We've got a full house. Thank you very much. Item 6, to receive information on the following ongoing matters arising. The clerk's update. So we've got the damage to curb near Blakestow, Boston, Ackworth, Preston, District Council of Ackworth.
Yep. So as he said, that was been actioned and completed. It's on behalf of the resident. We have congratulations to our retired clerk, Sue Templeman. For those of you who have not met Sue, there is a lovely photograph that I've included in the supporting documents of her receiving her award, and that was for a long service award that was accredited by SRCC, which is one of the clerk associations. There's a note on there around the Christmas office closure, so that you know that other than the normal caretaking staff, the office team will be unavailable between those dates over the Christmas period. And then there's also just a note to acknowledge that I have received 2 individual communications regarding the Wakefield crossing. Both those residents have been communicated with, and it's been added to the Environment, Road Safety and Planning Committee agenda to receive that correspondence in that meeting in January.
Okay, thank you very much. Any questions or comments? No, okay. So item 7, committee and subcommittee meetings. On 7.3, I've received a note from Councillor Sherritt, so I've got something to read out before 7.3. But 7.1, to receive the minutes of the Village Defence Committee held on the 16th of November, and to approve the recommendations within them. And are there any comments or questions on that? John, yeah.
Can I just record the council's thanks to Emma, who coordinated the Santa, well, it's not just Santa Day, it's been 5 days so far, hasn't it? But I think she did a fantastic job. Got everybody jobs that they knew what they were doing and everything, and it went really well, partly because of that. And partly because of all the hard work. Not I mean that you and Kyla and everybody else.
No, it was Emma.
Yeah,
I can't take credit.
yeah, but everybody else who recruited people's husbands and friends and families and things like that. So I think we ought to say big thank you to Emma for doing that. It went really smoothly and Santa was great.
And I think all the extra things done on the craft events and the library and everything, it just made it so we didn't have, I know previously there's been queues out the door, haven't they, and stuff like that. And
the library are already planning for next year because it went really well for libraries. Well, they got loads of money from raffle tickets and things like that. So as part of the event, and introduced a lot of people to the library who wouldn't normally go. So that's been a real success.
And of course, some members of the public that here did attend as well with their families and stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It was good to see. So yeah, Sarah.
I'll just add to that. I mean, I really think that, we should give ourselves a pat on the back, really, because I think it was a really, really great event. And those councillors, like John said, councillors and friends of us who participated and made it, really made it happen. And it was really, really, it's a lovely couple of days. And it's great to see everybody doing something positive and enjoying
of course.
It's really nice.
Oh, I was going to say, I think it's really important as well that it was something that's free, because particularly in the kind of cost of living crisis, can you imagine being a parent who can't afford to take the child to see Santa, but they just see them free here and everything. I think that's really important.
I was struck by a couple of people who came upstairs to the craft fair, and the first thing they said was, "Oh, how much is it?" And then they were so happy. "Oh, it's all free. It's all free. You make as many as you want."
It's really nice. Lovely.
So yeah, okay. I'll take a proposal in a second for the village events. John and Sharon. And can we get votes in favour then, please, of the minutes? And we've got a full house. Thank you. So I'm losing myself in my own agenda. To receive the minutes of the Village Amenities Committee meeting held on the 27th of November 2023 and approve the recommendations within them. Any comments on the Village Amenities?
Just down twice as being absent and being there.
Which was it though? Which was it?
Like my first week back there.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'll correct that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just in any place.
Just at the end of my notes.
Susan?
Sorry, can I just ask, generally, is it possible to do anything with the gate and carpet or
It was added as part of the playground inspection. So it happened to coincide with the playground inspection, so it's added to their list to review. We should have further update and report on that actual inspection in the next meeting that it goes on to.
Thank you.
Okay, can I get proposal and second of them, please? Amanda, yeah. And second, John. Votes in favour, I'm pleased with accepting those minutes. All in favour, thank you. Okay, so 7.3, Finance and General Purposes Committee. I'll just read out the that I've had from. So, in accordance with this is from Councillor Shearers. In accordance with Standing Order 2B, 2B2, should I say, and 12B2, sorry. I'm still a little bit croaky from I propose that a separate vote be taken on item 13 of the Finance and General Purposes Committee held on Monday, 27th of November. Can I just get, in accordance with the standing order that was approved, it does need a seconder just to approve the separate votes. So I thought that would be the case. Thank you.
Which point is it? 13.
So just item 13 of the Finance and General Purposes. So I'll just read out item 13. So item 13, to review a proposal for an auto-populated email signature for all staff and councillors and recommend a course of action if required. So that's the item of which it's been asked to have a separate vote. So in line with that standing order 12B, so there needs to be a vote on whether we're going to have a separate vote on item 13. So I will take a vote on that then, please. Let me just check if I need. Okay, so yeah, we've got a proposal and a seconder, which is Susie and Andy. So can I take those in favour of having a separate vote on item 13 of the FGP committee meeting minutes? That's 3 in favour of a separate. Can I take those that are against separate? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Abstentions and 1 abstention. Okay, so that's decided to take the meeting minutes as a whole then, which is in line with the whole standing order, which I'm happy. So we'll can I get a proposer then for the F&GP minutes then, please, Caroline, and a seconder then, please, Sarah. So to take the to vote on the whole minutes and approve the recommendations, can I get votes in favour then, please? 7 in favour and those against? 3 against. Okay, thank you. Yes, sir.
Chair, I know we've taken the vote to accept the minutes of the village amenities, but I was looking at it thinking, I'm sure I was there, and I am on the committee, and I'm sure I was there, and I'm not listed as attending on the village amenities committee. Because they were all the
You're the
meetings.
one that's missing, you're the second Sharon Maiden.
All right, I see, right, okay.
That's what I mean to correct, apologies. Councillor Barbara.
It's all connected somehow, isn't it?
I thought I was there. Well, I've clearly had a mare with that one, haven't I?
I'm sure.
You don't know, so I've never seen
Just to come back to council, so we'll just check, we'll recheck the, like, who was in attendance, we'll make those amendments. We'll make those amendments necessary, if that's okay with everyone?
Yeah.
He was. There you go.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
for clarity.
Okay, so item 8, to receive bail rights then, and we've got in the pack, in our pack that we've got set out, and and there's just the one, so we'll receive those, let's set those. Item 9 then, financial matters. 9.1, to receive and approve the accounts to the end of November 2023. And again, we've got these, we'll send these in the packs as well. Are there any questions or comments on things in on those pages that have been sent?